Hello again, everybody. It is Laura here with Purposeful Life Coaching, and sending you some more PLC squishies and cyber hugs. So today I want to talk to you about being present, being in the moment. We have all heard it before, we've all tried to make it happen, and we just kind of forget. It's not exactly something that we're conscious of on a regular basis, which is kind of funny because being present is about being conscious. So I just wanted to share a few little, tools and tips that maybe you've heard before or maybe you haven't, to help you be a little bit more present in your everyday and your every minute. And we know that life is busy. It's busy, busy, busy. And a lot of times we think that also means it's got to be busy in our heads, and that's not necessarily true. You can have a very hectic day, a hectic life, lots going on in your day timer, your planner in your day, and you can still be present as much as possible. So a big thing is how you start your day. And a lot of us don't really think about that. The alarm clock goes off, we hit it, stretch a little bit, grumble and complain, and bam, our head starts going about all of the things that we're going to be accomplishing that day, or all the things that are on our to-do list. So before your feet have even hit the floor, you're going a mile a minute, more like 100 miles a minute, and you've started your day that way. Well, how about trying this? What if, when your alarm goes off, you give yourself about 5 minutes in bed? Now, not to go back to sleep and then hit the alarm again in another 5 minutes, but to lay there quietly before your brain gets all crazy with the stuff for the day. Lay quietly, and there's a couple of different things that you can do while you're laying there, and there's 3 of them that I thought were very, very helpful. The first one is appreciation. So being appreciative of things that have happened, things that are going to happen, the comfort of your bed, that your alarm clock isn't so annoying when it goes off, that you're waking up next to your wonderful partner, that you have great kids that can get themselves ready in the morning. There are a lot of things that you can find appreciation for first thing in the morning. So that's one thing that you can do in that 5-minute period. You can lay there and feel appreciation. And the first thing you've done is you send out some really great vibes for your day. You're going to feel really nice. You're going to be grateful for the things that you have and all the things that are coming to you. And you're also keeping yourself a little bit slower, so you're not getting all crazy yet. Another thing that I find is really, really helpful is visualization. So project in your mind and feeling as well, because I'm big on feelings, how you want your day to be. So you could visualize a big important meeting, or you could maybe visualize a really great, workout at the gym. You could visualize, whether it be something work, something personal, a smooth drive in traffic. So visualize some really great feeling things, and if some negative feeling things kind of creep into that visualization, just let it go. This is your daydreaming here, so it's all up to you, right? You get to make it as exciting as you want it to be. So visualization is another thing. Sometimes too, visualization can be used from past experiences. And that's kind of like what we were talking about last week about your memory photo album. So you can take a previous picture that's actually happened and use that to create a new visualization, or to bring it into your present. So visualization is another really great thing. Oh, and before I forget, visualization could even just be something calm and comfortable. So maybe visualizing a waterfall and, in the warm summer sun, maybe that's something that will keep you in that really nice space. Just find what works for you. That's the most important thing. And then the other thing that I find is really, really helpful for starting the day, so we've got appreciation, visualizations, and then the other thing I find is like affirmations. And I know a lot of people aren't consistent with affirmations, but even just to state things that feel good can be beneficial, even if you're not doing it on a consistent basis. So something that I did today, because I'm trying to get into the habit of starting my days nice and slow and calm, but one of the things that I did today was I laid in bed for my first 5 minutes and I said things like, I am healthy, I am health, I am loving, I am love, I am energetic, I am energy. So things like that. It's got to be something that you do believe, and something that makes you feel good. But affirmations can be very powerful. Now, maybe it's just about, you know, who you be or something to support you feeling good. Maybe it's something geared specific for the day ahead. Play around with it. This is all up to you. So that's the beginning of your day. So start off slow. And the other thing too I find is helpful is before my feet actually hit the floor, I make sure that I'm conscious of what I'm doing and I don't just alarm, feet, go. I'm like, okay, wait, before my feet hit the floor, let me make sure I'm present. So that's even another little tool if you haven't given yourself that extra 5 minutes in bed, just to be conscious before you start your day. Now, at the end of your day, it's just as powerful, just as useful to have a few couple of, quiet moments before you drift off to sleep. Some people like to read. Some people, just jump into bed and boom, they're out. But the brain is, again, still pretty busy then. You're thinking about the day that just happened. You're thinking about all the things you wish you'd done differently. You're thinking about all the things that you have to do tomorrow. So it's basically the same principle as when you're heading to bed. Calm your body, calm your mind, calm your spirit. You can still do the same 3 visualizations, appreciations, and affirmations. You can just, do it for the next day, do it for the day that's already been there, appreciate all the wonderful things that you do have in your life. So those can be very powerful to start your day and to finish your day. Now, throughout your day, again, it takes a little practice sometimes, but if you find that you're off in your head and you're conscious of it, that's fantastic because you're aware of what's going on. So it's easier for you to just take a second and say, hello, me. Or, hello, you, nice to have you back. So just that you're making a conscious recognition that you were away for a minute, but you're back now, okay? And that you're in this present moment. It doesn't mean you can't get things accomplished. It doesn't mean you can't be thinking about things in your head. But there's a way to do it where you get lost and caught up there, and there's a way to do it where you're coming from a really nice, grounded, balanced space. And I personally find that grounded, balanced space, I actually get a lot more done and things turn out better than if I were just in my head. So, and then something else throughout the day too is kind of connecting with other people and creating some sort of moments, because that certainly helps you to feel present and in the now. And this is just something I wanted to share with you that I do with my nephews. So if we're having dinner, or the other night it might have been breakfast, we'll do our bests and worsts for the day. So, or the previous day if it was breakfast. So I have them start with the worst because I want them to finish with the best. So we start with the worst and we go around the table and say, what was your worst part of your day? Sometimes it's something small, sometimes it's something big, sometimes we don't have one at all, which is kind of nice. And then the bests, then you talk about your best and it gets you excited. And this I find helps you to be present in the moment where you're sharing it with each other, but it also gets you to be conscious in your moments throughout the day. So you're not going to really remember too much your best and your worst if you weren't really present and letting it happen. So I find it's a great way to share with kids on how to be present in moments and how to actually share moments with the family. So best and worst, and that's something you can do on your own as well. So I hope some of those things are going to help all of you to practice being more present more often. The thing that I'd like to stress to you the most is have fun with it. There is no true right or wrong. And if you go for a whole 2 or 3 days of not being present, don't beat yourself up over it. Start fresh, start anew. Every day is indeed a new day. As always, I would love to hear from you. I'd love to hear some of the ways that maybe these tools have helped you, or maybe you're going to start practicing them, and share them with me and let me know if you've got any tips or tools to share with everybody else on how you remain present or bring yourself back to being present throughout the day. Please like on Facebook or share on Twitter, and you can of course sign up for my newsletter on my homepage of the website, as well as sign up to get these videos and any other blog posts sent to your email, just so you don't miss any of them. Hope you guys have a really, really wonderful week. I can't believe we're nearing the middle, actually towards the end of January already. As always, I'd like to leave you with wishing you lots of laughter, lots of love, and of course, lots of life. Bye guys, I'll see you next week.